that steak was a living individual who resisted their death.
Back in the 1900th century, people did not survive off of plants.
No.
So I'll take a steak.
No, I didn't. I called the town. They said as long as I have the equipment on my body, on my person, I do not need a permit.
You can't set up like this. And listen, I agree with your cause. I'm not saying I don't agree with your cause. All right. Just at the end of the day, you do need a permit. I'm telling you.
I was given the town hall number and I called and they said I did not need a permit, so I did not get a permit.
Who did you speak with over there?
It was a woman. I'm not sure her name.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call my supervisor.
Please.
Right? I'm going to run it by him. If he still continues to tell me that you need a permit to be here, then it's out of our hands here. If you have an issue with that, then you can bring it up to whoever you want to bring it up to. All right.
So, who is the permit place open that I called? Because I literally called and they said I do not, as so long as I have it on my.
Well, here's the thing too, like, you know, again, this is not, you know.
This is my vehicle.
I know, I got it. I understand that's your vehicle, but you know, you're in a.
This is a public space. We already spoke with the manager, I believe it was, and she said that we have the freedom of speech.
Listen, 100%. Everybody has the freedom of speech, but there still are.
Yeah. If you want to get your supervisor,
there still are rules that do need to be followed. All right. But again, I'm going to follow up with my supervisor. All right. And if my supervisor's telling me that you still gotta go, then it is what it is, all right?
Well, yeah. Can you have your captain come down here and see?
I'm gonna make a phone call for us to speak with him, and then we're gonna go from there.
Yeah, and you can tell him that I did contact the town hall, and they specifically told me that I did not.
I'm not saying you're lying at all, but I know from experience and how this works that you 1,000% need a permit. I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying you're obstructing traffic. I'm not saying any of that, you know.
So what, on the grounds of what would you do?
I'm going to follow up.
Please. Okay. All right. We'll be here.
I'm going to come back and give you a better answer. All right. Now you can sit tight.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you.
One eternity later.
Alright, so we spoke to somebody back in our headquarters. Alright, somebody a little higher than me. Alright?
Sure.
I don't know who you spoke with at Village Hall. I would call up and complain to them because they gave you the wrong information. 1,000, I would say 100% need a permit to demonstrate, even if it's at a two-person level, right? Like I said, I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong at all.
What if I was wearing a T-shirt? Like, I don't understand the objection.
We're not going to go with the what-if scenarios, right?
Yeah, but
you know we got a camera set up, we got a TV set up, and we got your little TV set up here. All right, we're not going with, oh, what if you were wearing a T-shirt? What if I was doing this? What if, I understand that you have what-if scenarios, but we're dealing with this particular situation.
Okay, right, and what is wrong with this particular situation?
There's nothing wrong.
Are you kidding me?
But you're saying why would I need a permit?
In order to demonstrate in the village of Rockville Center, in Rockville Center Village on Rockville Center property, you need to have a permit. You need to go to town hall. You need to. That is not. It is 1,000% true. Now, if you don't do that, you can be issued a cease summons or criminal summons for.
For what?
For demonstrating without a permit. I just explained that to you, but I don't want to do that. I don't want anybody to get in trouble over this. I'm not saying you're doing anything wrong, like I said. I don't want you to get in trouble over this. It's silly, you know what I mean?
Can you have your captain come here?
Well, no, there's no captains, number one. All right, number two, we have a more serious matter going on right now in the village.
What's happening? Well, then why you're here?
I'm not going to disclose that to you because that's not your business.
Well, yeah, then I guess you should carry on.
That's the scenario. You have to pack it up and, you know, call Village Hall, ask for a permit, go through the motions of doing that, and then you can come back here and do what you got to do. Well, I have no problem with that. You give me a permit that says you're allowed to be here and do this.
But they said that I didn't need one, so that's why we're here.
Well, this is what I'm telling you. They gave you the incorrect information. Whoever you spoke with, you need to speak with them or speak to somebody in Village Hall and complain about that information that they gave you because that's highly incorrect.
What is your can you write down the name of your supervisor?
We don't have captains, okay?
Can you write down the name of your supervisor?
Just look up our police headquarters number on Google. Right?
Well, I want your information so that I could pass along.
Here.
Okay.
Right, my name's there. All right, you can reference that. that you spoke with me and that I informed you that you need a permit to demonstrate.
What is the name of your supervisor?
My supervisor's not present. I'm not going to give you my supervisor's name. He's not present. The town hall is not open right now, so you're not going to be able to speak to anybody.
I understand that because I would get them on the phone right now and have that conversation that I was told wrongly, and you can duke it out.
Right.
But that's not my fault. I've done nothing wrong, and I'm still not doing it. Well, you're saying that I have to
You need to be
leave.
here with a permit. That's it.
But I disagree because town hall, who gives out the permits, said that we don't need it.
Well, the thing
So
is,
you're
right now, this is not like a subjective matter. This is not, you know, how you feel or how I feel about
Yeah,
the
it's
matter.
how
just
town
about-
hall.
It's about what the
There should be a
rules.
number attached to this rule, right? Like you call headquarters, you know,
What
you can
number?
look on the laws.
It's a village code, yes.
Right, so
yeah.
can we get the code number that this is about?
Yeah, I can do that for you. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Thank you. We'll wait for that so that we can.
All right, you sit tight while I pull that up for you, okay? No problem.
Much later.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. I understand what you're doing. Alright? I understand that this may not be the best for everybody. I don't care what you do it. I understand the situation. But, you know, fine. You want to hold the sign, that's fine. But you're in front of somebody's business, right? Like,
We already spoke with them.
who's that?
The
Then why the
business.
business call me?
Like, I don't understand what the issue is. No matter how they feel about it, they need to be spoken up for, and we're not doing
I'm not saying
anything
that.
wrong.
I'm not saying that, alright?
Because did you get a code for what we're actually?
We're gonna
yeah,
come.
okay.
We are going to write the tickets we need to write.
Because
Look, we're just trying to do our job.
right, and we're trying to do our job.
The peace. That's all we're trying to do.
So there's a difference between keeping the peace
Okay.
and
Again, what's on the TV
this is not peaceful.
may not be peaceful.
Right.
I only deal with laws.
Okay, but we're
And also, there's nothing on there that I can do anything about.
do you pay for this? To have? Are you responsible for animals being killed?
Again, what you're speaking about
Yep.
is not any of my concern. I can't. I have no ups or downs. I have no opinion on the matter. Zero. Because I can't. I'm not supposed to. I only deal with what's lawful, what's not. I don't say what laws are in existence or what laws don't exist. I have no opinion.
Well, that's you guys need to provide that because that's what we're asking for.
I understand that, but we don't even make laws.
No, but you're saying that we're breaking some sort of law. And like, did you explain to him that I called town hall and they specifically told
Get
me?
a permit to have a
They specifically, did you not explain to him the
Ma'am,
situation?
I want to talk to you. I'm asking you.
He just got here.
We're having a
Okay, I was not, I
wanna hear
assumed that
from you.
there was backup because you explained to him the situation.
No, I just want to remedy
Sure.
the situation.
I've encountered this before on private property, and I was told by the supervisor to call Village Hall, which I did, and I explained the situation, and they specifically told me that no permit was needed. But now we're in the situation again,
Okay.
and I would like
Right,
the
but-
code that we're breaking because
We will issue whatever we need to issue. Okay?
What do you-
We'll
what do
issue
you
any
mean
summons
issue?
we need to, if we need to. Okay? We want to remedy the situation. Would you think that this is maybe provocative, maybe information people need to know? Not saying that. That this would be done better somewhere else in
where specifically do you suggest? Do you have results as an activist?
Excuse me?
Do you have results as an
We're cops.
activist?
We are activists for different things.
Okay. Well, are you an animal rights activist? That you have? Okay. So
I
why?
understand what you're trying to do and what you're trying to provoke in people. I do. Okay?
No, just
All right? But
getting
look,
people to think.
We have people complaining.
That's
about the
fine.
situation.
Okay.
People are allowed to complain, and you're allowed to have a different opinion than them. Okay?
Okay.
I don't care what you do all day long, all night long. 'Cause you already have people heckling you and bothering you.
People heckle me all the time. Look at my
People heckle
haircut.
me all the time. You have very nice
I'm-
haircuts.
You have a very nice haircut. Did you do it yourself?
I like
All right. Thank you.
it. Okay. People heckle me all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
problem.
Does it make you move? Does it make you move and be a different person? If you're
I'm
listen.
asking you to be different. I'm asking you to be different. Okay.
If we go to a different corner,
I am not.
we're gonna have the same issue then. Because if I go from here to over there, the code would still be the same, no?
No. It changed because we're in different places.
Seems like it's being made up then.
Ma'am.
When we asked for a code, I explained the situation.
Okay. We don't deal with this every day. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
We're in the village of Rockville Center.
Oh, welcome.
All right, you do
Yeah.
this every day. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you've been shut down in different places for different reasons,
No,
correct? So
we have the
this-
freedom of speech. It's in America 2022.
I fully understand that.
And people fought for the right, and now we.
Some people have the right, some people don't. And I
Yeah,
fully
and in
agree that you
America, I do.
do. I didn't say you didn't. Okay.
Well,
Again.
if we do, then we do. If we don't, then we don't.
There's limits to everything. All right, if you had something that was not.
This is my vehicle.
I never
This
said
is
it.
my body.
Yes, you're 100% right.
Not touching
Okay,
you,
so
not
what is
asking
the-
you.
what is
If you
the
had just
issue?
this sign, you want to stand out here all day, I don't care. And the other reason I'm here, honestly, is because people called and complained. I would like to remedy.
Do you know what
complaint.
cognitive dissonance is?
Ma'am,
Do
we're
you?
not having it. We're not having.
Well, that's why they call and complain.
Okay.
Right?
They don't like what they're seeing for whatever reason.
It's because they have
And
a
they-
guilty
you-
conscience. It's cognitive dissonance, and they could call
That's a
you
conversation for another
and be
day.
babies
Look,
all
we
they
are-
want,
we are
but
not talking about-
we're not breaking the
I'm
law.
not a theorist. I'm not talking about a theory.
It's-
I'm not talking about what you're talking about. I am not. The subject matter doesn't matter to me. I am a peacemaker between two parties, or three parties, or four parties, or 127 parties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right? All I'm asking is that you've never had anyone come up to you and say, hey, you guys mind moving along a little bit and giving us a little bit of an easier time than having to constantly say, what if people come up to you and draw choose violence against you? Then we have to come here and deal with that too, right?
What if you were the victim or your children were the victim?
Ma'am,
Would you want us to
ma'am,
leave or
you're
speak up
talking
on your
around
behalf?
in circles about your cause, and I have no problem with your cause. You can do whatever you want with your cause. I am not allowed to have a personal opinion on the cause.
Okay, that's fine, but you're dictating something that
I'm
you're
dictating everything. I'm asking you.
okay,
I'm asking for a remedy to a situation.
and I'm asking for a code that we're breaking, and I have not been provided that.
No problem. So then that's what you want. You want us to write
Yeah,
you
because
something for it.
no,
That's
I'm
fine.
asking for the code because it seems like you're just asking so that it would appease the people who have the cognitive
I
dissonance.
want this to be a mutual understanding of they
I
have an issue and
understand that
Okay,
presenting
but I
people the
don't.
truth would cause.
This is your truth. Not everyone has the same truth as you.
How do you think that animals
Ma'am,
end
I'm
up
not
on
fighting-
the plates?
I'm not
Their
fighting
heads
the
get
semantic.
cut off.
I'm not fighting the
It's not our job.
semantics.
It's not
Debate about
semantics.
I'm not
What are you
fighting it.
saying?
I'm not fighting the issue.
You're saying that it's my truth.
What is the definition of murder? We're going to go through the definitions on that.
I thought you didn't want to do semantics.
Right. I don't.
So then why would you
I'm
ask that
just-
question?
'cause I'm
You have
asking
access to
you-
a dictionary?
And so do you. Okay. But the law is different. This is not against the law that I practice. I
Everything that
understand.
Adolf Hitler did was perfectly legal.
Okay.
And the
Again, we don't live
police,
there. We don't have anything to do with that.
yeah, but what's the difference between putting Jews in a gas chamber and putting pigs in a gas chamber when it's both against their will, they value their life, and they feel pain?
Ma'am,
Should we not speak up against them?
ma'am, I do not make the laws in this country.
Okay,
I
but
do
what
not
law
get to,
am I
do
breaking?
not get to pick what animals live and what animals lie. I have
You
no
do
choice
every
over
day when you purchase an animal product. You're literally condemning them to
Well,
be executed
okay.
because you like the way they taste.
How about this? You can go in here and do what you gotta do.
Okay.
I'll do what I gotta do.
Okay.
And we'll figure it out. Okay? Because obviously talking about it's
like
not
that.
helping the situation, right?
I hope I'm changing your mind. I hope I'm changing your mind.
Ma'am, this doesn't change my mind.
So can I just clarify, what exactly is the summons, what is the code, what is everything that you're trying to enforce right
Ma'am, I
now?
will come back and enforce when need be.
Okay. Oh, well, we're trying to figure out what's going on
Me
so that
too.
we can reach a mutual understanding.
The
that you've been
mutual
talking
understanding is
about.
I'm trying to approach you guys as other people on the same planet to make
Okay.
a mutual agreement that maybe we can move this along.
So
and do
you have an
somewhere else.
agreement with Cabo because if it's an
Ma'am,
establishment,
ma'am,
they called you and
this
told
is
us to
all,
move.
look at all these places.
So if we move
Look at all these
over
people.
to the corner, then it's okay.
We are a neutral
Guy
party.
wants to see this
So
right
then
now?
we can move
Do you
to the
think-
corner?
Do you think this guy wants to see it?
This is why this happens behind brick walls because no one wants to face the reality. And this is why when they
People
are
have choice. They choose
yeah,
to eat.
they choose to murder other animals. They choose to molest children, and it's wrong. And people need to speak up against the
Those are two
violence.
very different things.
What's the difference?
Ma'am, stop.
What is it? You're making the claim that it's different, and you need to
There
justify
are
that.
legal laws against child molestation.
Laws change, right?
Yes, they do.
And it was legal to rape your wife up until a few decades ago.
I wasn't alive
Insert-
decades ago. I
You were-
can't
Neither were
change
you.
the past or whatever else. I can't change. I can only deal with today. I try to make things better for people today.
Okay, well, that would be allowing us to have our freedom of speech
Not
and
saying
defend.
you can't have freedom of speech. I didn't say one thing.
Well, you have to make that clear because
I
it
did- you
seems
do not
like
have to
you're
make it
trying
clear,
to
because I did
remove
not
us with.
We made a compromise, going to a different corner and not right here.
So you're saying that you have no code.
No. I have many different complaints.
We're
made.
trying to figure out. That's fine. I get that. I understand, but I'm trying to tell you what we know. We being here, standing here. I understand Cabo called you, and now is saying like we
I
don't want
didn't
to
say
be here.
anything. I did not give any word about who called me or didn't.
Here's the thing: is like
I believe you
Five
did.
people in this restaurant called. What if 5 people over there called?
What if? Exactly.
What if?
What?
But that's the
Okay.
thing, is like people can complain,
We are trying
right?
to remedy the situation.
We have the right to protest, right? We've all
Never
agreed
said,
on that.
I never said
We
you.
have the right to okay.
Okay.
They agreed to that, you agreed to that, we agreed to that.
Okay.
That is what we're doing now.
Well, I
We're
just
trying to
thought we could talk as people and figure this out.
Of course, that's what we're doing right now.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Do you
We'll
guys-
figure it out.
Are we gonna get a code number or no?
We're gonna figure it out.
Getting arrested.
Eventually.
Okay. Can we compromise? You're allowed to be here. You're allowed to do what you want to do.
Can you repeat the part of the stuff where you said all about the things?
I'm allowed to be here.
You're allowed to be here, not impede pedestrian traffic. As long as that's
We're not. We know that. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it gets a little tight over here. All right. So if people are going to be tripping over stuff,
I understand. We
I'm
do this.
asking you.
We're.
I'm not saying you're not. All right. Okay. As long as you're not bothering people, we're gonna leave it as it is.
Okay.
If you could lower the brightness on the screen an inch, not even, just maybe, just as a human to another human. But you're not required to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
That's
required
me
to.
trying to be a peacemaker between two, 3,
Okay.
4, 10 groups.
So.
You do what you want with it. But I'm asking you.
Yeah. Okay. So to be clear,
Don't be unclear. Tell me.
okay, we're allowed to be here.
You're in a legally parked spot as of right now for as long as you've been here.
Okay.
You're not personally impeding a personal traffic. If you're up, I'm going to be here for a long time. So if you end up running up to people with the sign and making them look at it, do it when they're trying to walk by you, we might have an issue then. But if you're just standing here,
Peace.
your sign speaking for itself, I'm leaving you alone.
Okay.
That's
So we're not
agreeable?
breaking any codes, is what you're
Currently,
saying.
you're not. But again, you're a moving person.
I'm
You're a
a-
speaking person.
Yes.
Things change. They're fluid.
Okay.
Right? Okay? I don't think that I'm saying anything wrong. I don't think I'm hurting you or fighting with you in any way. Am I?
No, I'm glad that you guys came to this conclusion that we're not doing anything wrong.
Never said you were. I said that from
Well, you had said that we broke a code
Again,
and that we needed a permit. That's what you said.
There are permits that should
I'm glad
be,
that
listen,
this
there are
was
permits
resolved.
that should be obtained. Okay? Should. Doesn't mean it's absolute. Okay? So we're making a judgment call on the situation. Okay? All right? Is this an agreeable situation? Am I fighting with you in any way? Honestly, I have no problem with you doing whatever you want. I get called to complaints with people that are not crimes all the time. I'm trying to make peace. That's it.
And that's exactly what we're doing.
Again, you have a different opinion than other people.
Do you think that cutting someone's head off is peaceful?
Ma'am, I'm not fighting on the logistics. I'm not.
Do you guys want cards? I know you guys can take like official cards on information. Do you want that?
No, we're okay. I appreciate it.
So you could track us down and arrest us? Come on.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Okay. See?
We'll let you rock. All right?
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Thank you guys.